My name is Patricia Ann Coleman, better known as Trish, and my diagnosis is pancreatic cancer. And as my little grandson says, maybe our first wish is that there's a miracle and it goes away. But if that isn't going to happen, that it be a good death. That I make the transition in love and with dignity and with caring, wonderful people around me. I feel so blessed. Dying well, to me, is dying with dignity, is dying, it's hard to just put it in words. I believe that my 81 years have led me to this place of being able to receive the news that I have a terminal illness. It's appreciating, you know, the little things, and embracing them and saying, oh, isn't this wonderful? And I think you see things, you see the beauty around you maybe even more, and the love, and the caring. You're living to the fullest you can in the moment you're in. And I think that's part of the dying well. It's also part of living well. And I don't think there's much difference. I feel it's like the Buddhist concept of before enlightenment, chop wood and carry water, and after enlightenment, chop wood and carry water. To me, it's the same with diagnosis. Before diagnosis, I was chopping wood and carrying water. After diagnosis, I'm still chopping wood and carrying water to the degree I'm able to. Things have changed because I can't do all the things that I used to do before, but that's okay. Things change in everybody's lives that change how much you can do or how little you can do or what you choose to do or what you choose not to do. So to me, it's keeping life as normal and as usual as you possibly can. And choice is the life process. We can all make choices every single moment of our lives. And you can choose to be fearful and sad and scared, or you can choose to say, well, this is what's happening. It just is, and I'm going to go with the flow. Being in this place of acceptance and love and inclusiveness and being open. You know, at the beginning, everybody wanted to they didn't really want to hear, not everybody, a few people didn't want to hear about it. Well, even my doctor said, tell as many people as you can, because it's good for them eventually, and it's certainly good for you. So that I've just been open with how I feel and what's going on. And my family are just fabulous. I mean, it's taken them time. And I think I have a privilege in a way of time, because if someone dies instantly, you don't have this wonderful time of processing and getting people ready to accept that there's a change going on in the family and in their lives as well as your own. I think where I'm at this given time is a treasure. It's a treasure that I have to share with my family and my very close friends. I really want to know what's happening to me in a holistic way. I want to know what's happening to my body, which is changing. I want to know what I'm thinking, you know. I want to know how I'm feeling. I want to know, be in the spirit. I want to be aware of all of these things as I go through this process. Because, as I said, it's the first time I've ever done it, probably the only time I'll ever do it, who knows? And I want to know. So I've got the inquiring mind, I guess, I don't know. But to me, it's exciting. It's an exciting time. Not easy to say, oh, well, everything's lovely in the garden. Isn't true either. It's very difficult for my husband and my family, and helping them is a process that isn't easy. Being there for them. Some of the symptoms that you get physically are not always the most pleasant in the whole world, but with the kind of help we have nowadays, in hospice and other ways, those are pretty well looked after if you let people know that this is a problem. They seem to be right at your doorstep and helping you, which is a fabulous thing. And I was very involved in the Anglican Church, and that was good. It was a good starting place. I think when I really started to look inward was after my father died, and he took his own life, which was very, very difficult. And I didn't cope with that well at all. This is back in 70s. So anyway, my wonderful friend Lita, who's in the picture up here, said, you must go and see this Dr. Bruce Robertson. He's doing these dream weekends where you're, and anyway, I said, oh, come on, give me a break. I'm not into all that stuff. So they called me 3 times, and apparently they only call you once, and if you don't come, that's it. But they called me 3 times, and the last time I didn't have an excuse. So I went up to his cottage in Bracebridge, Ontario. So that was the beginning of through my dreams and getting in touch with my dad and that whole process, and the fact that I could be on either side very easily. That really helped me start my adventure of knowing who I was as a spiritual being having a human experience. After that, I went to another still crazy process. I went to Chicago. I was going to taking a course at Ann Arbor, Michigan, at the university there in humanistic gerontology, and somebody said, you better, what would you like to come with me to Chicago to this Oasis Center on self-healing? And again, what are you talking about? I'm a nurse, you know. You want me to go on self-healing and whatever, so I went. Anyway, it turned out to be Diane Pike and Arlene Lawrence of the Love Project. I've had emails from them even this week. So that's been 70s. Theirs was all on love and what love really is. And I still, that if I have any philosophy at all, that is my philosophy, the Love Project. What they say, you know. Maybe you'd like to know what they are, because that's really what is important to me. Anyway, problems are opportunities is one of them. Create your own reality consciously. another one. Receive all persons as beautiful, exactly as they are, including yourself. Give others the opportunity to give. Allow others the opportunity to give. Be the change you want to see happen. Have no expectations, but rather have abundant expectancy. You don't, it's not, this is the way it's got to be, because that can change, but opened. That's what I'm going through. Abundant expectancy. That's it. Yes, that's what I'm all about. Abundant expectancy of what is going on. Yes. I don't have fear. And that's hard for some people to believe, but I don't have fear. Well, in the Bible it says perfect love casts out fear. Maybe that's part of it. I feel so totally loved, not only by the people around me, but by the universe, by whatever this wonderful state that we find ourselves in is. How could you be anything but not fearful? I mean, you just have to experience spring. You just have to experience the birth of a baby. You just have to experience the joy that life brings, to know that everything's okay. And whether it's on this side or on that side, it doesn't matter. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't have a philosophy or a religion or a theory that when you die, this, and this goes on. I don't have that. I just have a knowing that all is well. And knowing that, I don't have fear. I just think, oh, I wonder what it is. What is this new adventure? What is going to happen? But it's good. It's going to be good, whatever it is.